sure you weren't expecting to see me up and dressed today, considering I was so ill yesterday. To be honest, I am still ill today and I do not feel my best at all, but life doesn't stop, unfortunately. Not when you're married to Mr. Millen-Gordon anyway. Because we're going to Bicester today. All of the places I would want to be when I am ill, it's probably there, to be fair. Actually no, I'd probably rather being in my bed, but we've organised this for ages and
unfortunately Christmas, Mr. Santa Claus himself,
he doesn't wait for nobody. So yeah, we're gonna go and do people's Christmas shopping, pick up some bits for our family and just have a little festive day at Bicester. We've got to make a quick stop at Ali's dad's office for some final bits on...
A very big moment indeed.
A very big moment indeed. We're not getting married again. But yeah, so that's kind of what we've got to do this morning. I've packed our road sodas for the trip. I've got myself a little energy ball here that I'm holding tentatively between my fingers. And Ali was just saying that this is probably one of the last long haul journeys in this car, because we pick up a new car on Monday and also another new car next week sometime. The big daddy's coming. That's the big daddy next week. Yeah, very excited for this. I think my family's probably more excited than I am, to be honest.
More excited.
Yeah, you're the most excitedest. I'm excited too, to be fair. I love cars, so this is very exciting for me. But yeah, so we're kind of saying goodbye in a long-term way to this lovely car. Oh, there's our lovely post lady as well. Morning! She now knows that I'm a YouTuber. It's gonna be a good day. I've got my Beechams with me, so I should be fine. Beechams is what I survived on this time last year when it was my wedding. We actually have a picture of me doing shots. Well, what looks like me doing shots, but actually it is a shot of Beechams. So I'm downing that to make me feel hopefully a little bit better. It actually has worked wonders on my throat. I was taking medicine yesterday that just was not having, it just wasn't touching my throat. So hopefully this will get me through the day. I mean, maybe a new handbag will get me through the day as well, but we'll see what we find.
Welcome to Bicester village.
It's bloody huge, isn't it? I cannot believe how busy it is. They've even got people manning the car park, finding people's spaces because it's that busy. Jesus. I swear I always end up parking up here.
Yeah.
Didn't we park here last time?
We did.
Thought so.
I think you walk down this way, don't you?
Yeah.
Parking this end is very wise.
Got to take my medicine before we go in. Mommy. I can't open it, I don't have the power. How much do I do? 20?
Cup. I'll just do the full cup for you, because you're very ill.
Bottoms up.
Monkey butt. Well done. Nice.
It's not the worst, but
Give it a lick. Well done. Right, let's go shop.
so just put it there.
Until you drop. Yeah, shopping with the MGs. Here we go. How's it going?
Cal has joined us and he is inconspicuous as ever.
Hey, it lights up. It lights up.
His movement sensitive, so when he moves it lights up fabulous when you're at Bicester Village and not actually allowed to film. Fabulous.
Again, didn't get the memo.
Yeah. We're just currently walking around now. We're gonna walk down one end and then come back up. I am struggling hardcore with this illness. It's unbelievable. All I want to be right now is snuggled in bed, and that is so not like me. I just want to curl up in my dressing gown. I'm so sorry as well. I'm not gonna like continuously moan about being ill, but I'm rarely ever ill and I'm struggling, so sorry. I haven't really spoken to you much today, in all honesty. I am flagging, but I dedicated myself to Christmas with the MDs, and I guess that means I have to show you the good and the bad. If Ali could stop sniffing next to me.
I've literally, I can't help it. If I go out in the cold, I do not stop. I'm like...
Literally, the sound of you snorting next to me is like...
sorry, it is a horrendous sound.
But yeah, I do not feel... Did you just pour that on yourself? Yeah, I don't feel... I'm not living my best life right now. So luckily for me, Ali and Cal are in London tomorrow. And
out of the way.
Yeah, out of the way. And I think I'm gonna take the day off and spend it in bed and just let Carrie have the day off as well, and just, yeah, just be a snuggle, sloppy, snotty fest. I hope that's okay with you guys. But I'll obviously document the process, which will be, of course, very
You could
fun.
time lapse yourself laying there.
Yeah, just a whole vlog of me just like... Anyway, we're gonna head home now, and I'm hopefully gonna have a big hot chocolate when I get back, because I didn't get a donut and I really wanted one.
Hot chocolates and...
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my slippers in the microwave.
Yes.
There's special slippers that actually go in the microwave. I'm not just gonna nuke a pair of slippers for the sake of it.
Do
But
not try this at home.
yeah, they're actual proper microwavable slippers. Also, the only thing that I bought in Bicester was a pair of Ugg boots, which is not something you should ever admit as a fashion blogger, but I bought a pair of Ugg boots, and this is what living in the countryside has done to me, basically. I can't tell you how many times I go to my cupboard and I'm like, wish I had a pair of Ugg boots.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't have a pair.
Yeah,
So
no.
I went and bought a pair. They had some snidey ones in there as well. They're like, oh, these would have been £200, but we're selling them for £160, and they're like not normal Ugg boots. They're like nowhere near as good quality, and they're just, yeah, they're having us on. Yeah, so I didn't get those, but I did find some ones that are just good enough, and I bought them, and now my feet are gonna be happy. So I'm just gonna stop rambling on now, and I'll speak to you when I get home.
Thank you for tuning in to Christmas with the Millen-Gordons. A slothy sloths out on the couch. We're all human.
Hello everyone. As you saw in that last clip, I finally succumbed to my illness, and I basically slept after that point for about 24 hours, I think. I fell asleep on the sofa, I picked myself up, I took myself to the spare bedroom where we were sleeping and stayed there until about 8 p.m. that night. So I'm over it now, and I just wanted to let you know that it's the end of my illness now. That was it. That was me overcoming it, and just wanted to say a massive thank you as well, because everyone has been so kind about it. I was like, when I started getting sick, I was like, oh no, because I'd been doing great at this whole Vlogmas thing. Well, I think so anyway. But everything was going really well, almost too well, and then I started getting the sore throat, and I was like, oh God, no. I wasn't expecting such a lovely and caring and thoughtful response from everyone. So as usual, just thank you for being you guys, because you've made not only filming Christmas with the MGs so bloody enjoyable this year. Like, I have, honestly, this has been my most enjoyable year yet. Even though obviously we've kind of bitten off a lot in terms of the house, it just kind of happened that way. With all of the decorating and stuff like that. So it wasn't supposed to be so house focused this month, but I'm sure if any of you guys have renovated or redecorated, you'll know that sometimes you just have to get the trades in when you can get them in, and it just so happened that we had the perfect opportunity to get everyone in just before Christmas. So it wasn't supposed to be like all of this house update and stuff like that, but it has just kind of ended up that way. Obviously it wasn't supposed to be me being ill either, but it kind of ended up that way as well. Basically, I'm just saying thank you so much, because you literally, your comments kept me going when I was just having that day where I was like, no. You really did just lift me up, and I loved reading the comments so much. Just a huge bloody thank you, because when I was putting out some of those videos, I really did feel like I was letting you guys down. And just hearing you say things like, we don't always need the, you know, on top form Lydia, it's actually nice to see you when you're just having your downtime. And that was just, that filled me with such confidence, and it was just such a lovely thing to hear. So thank you again. I'll stop gushing now. But I think pretty much things resume as normal after this. So I'm happy to be better, and luckily it wasn't too bad. I'm so glad that it didn't turn into a snotty one. You know when you get ill and then you're just snotty? It didn't ever become that, so I am so grateful that that didn't happen. But I thought I would give you a little treat and just show you the Ugg boots that I bought, because I feel like maybe I was in a Beechams haze of I don't know what when I bought them, but I had been thinking for ages that I needed a pair just to bum around the house when I'm running out the door to the garage or something like that. Something for convenience but also comfort. I do love Ugg boots. No, they are not the height of everyday style, but they are bloody comfortable and bloody warm at this time of year. And so it did kind of make sense, because I don't want to pay full price for them. And I did get a little bit of a bargain on these, but I did, as I mentioned about those boots that weren't really proper Ugg boots. They weren't the same quality, but they were like acting as if they were. I saw a girl wearing them at Euston Station last night. You know, you used to get the other Ugg boots, people used to end up walking on the sort of fabric of them on the sides. It was like that, so I was glad I didn't buy them. But this video is obviously going to be a little bit shorter than my usual vlog, so I'm sorry about that, but I kind of wanted to show you these. I just got these little, sorry about that, that was a bit of a double whammy there. I ran out of memory card space and battery all at the same time. But basically, I was showing you the boots that I picked up. Now, obviously, like I said, they're not the height of fashion, but they're bloody comfortable. And that's all that really matters to me when it's a miserable day outside and I need to run to the car, or I need to run into the garden, or I need to go for a walk with the cats. These are just perfect. So I think I got, how much did I pay for these in the end? But I think they were like 130 or something like that. Here we go, I've got my receipt here. 110, not sure what the actual price, here we go. They should be 165, but I got them for 110. So a nice amount of money off. Oh, welcome back, Lynx. Welcome back. Oh, lovely. Thank you. There's just really no need for that, is there? We might be a while. Lynx. boy. Good boy, yeah. Good boy. So anyway, that's the only thing that I picked up. Ali had a much better trip than I did, to be honest with you, because he picked up like boots from Belstaff and God knows what else. So he had a really, really good trip. But for me, I just clearly was not. In fact, I watched the video back and I'm like, wow, you cannot tell how bad I'm feeling when I'm vlogging at Bicester. I was like, babe, I really need to go home. I can't deal with how ill I am. And it wasn't like one of those illnesses that is, you know, you can hear it in my voice or I'm snotty or anything like that. You still feel quite sorry for yourself at that time, but it's in no way reflective of how ill any other person is. This is just obviously my everyday life. I'm not going to try and dramatize it or anything like that just to make it appear worse. I just had a cold, but I was struggling with it and I shared that with you. I am going to finish up this vlog here. Normal vlogs resume after this. I felt much better after my 24 hours sleep and rest, and I was able to kind of get up and get on with things, which was really good. Yeah, just a big message to say that I'm loving doing Christmas with the MGs, and I really feel like I found a great format to do this with you, and I'm loving that you guys are enjoying it as well. So yeah, I will see you back here tomorrow for another episode of Christmas with the MGs. Thank you so much. Bye.